Okay, we're going to talk about los números and the word I. Okay, to start with los números, these are found in your textbook on page 13. And to hear the pronunciation on your e-text, you can click on the arrow and hear the pronunciation. So I'm not going to go through the pronunciations with you or even the number vocabulary, okay? You can do some practices through Quizlet, and then we're going to go through ways that we use numbers, and hopefully that'll help you start learning some of the upper numbers, right? Most of us could probably count to 10, but then if I say what's number 7, you might not know it right off, right? Or same thing with the upper numbers. So there's other resources for you to learn those numbers. I'm going to start with the word I. I. Okay, remember the H is silent. The A and I together make an I sound. So I. It means there is, and it also means there are. So it could be singular, hay un estudiante, or plural, hay dos estudiantes. The number uno needs to be shortened to un if it is followed by a word such as libro, which is a singular masculine noun. And the word uno becomes una if the word that follows is a word like mesa, which is a singular feminine noun. And then here I'm just going to put it with the word hay un libro, hay una mesa. Okay? Again, there is. So this is in your textbook on page 9. These are just some names of places and things, and a lot of them are cognates. A cognate is something that looks or sounds like English. Okay, so banco, bank, bar, café, clase, diccionario, estudiante, examen, hotel, museo. That's museum. Sometimes maybe that's not the easiest cognate. Oficina, parque, teatro, teléfono, televisión. Okay? So let's put it with just to say a bank or a bar or whatever, you would say hay un banco. There is a bank. Hay un banco. Okay, so notice that it's not uno, but it's un because it's followed by a singular masculine noun. Clase is a feminine noun, so we're going to say hay una clase. Examen is a masculine noun, so we're going to say hay un examen. Oficina is feminine. Hay una oficina. And the last one I did was teléfono, which is masculine. Hay un teléfono. Now I'm going to change these sentences. Instead of saying there is, we're going to answer the question ¿qué es? Which means what is it? What is that? Okay, ¿qué es? So instead of saying I, we're going to say es un banco. Notice this is the same verb to ask somebody in the usted form, where are you from, right? ¿De dónde es usted? Or what are you like? ¿Cómo es usted? We can also use it for things, that same conjugation, okay, es. So instead of saying hay un banco, there is a bank, you're saying, what is it? It is a bank, es un banco. Okay, so with the other examples that we did before, es una clase, es un examen, es una oficina, and es un teléfono. Okay. So now we're going to look at the number 21, which is 21, which includes the word uno. So anytime we are using numbers and we have the word uno in it, the same rule applies. If we have a masculine noun, it's not going to be singular because 21, you can't say 21 book, right? But if you have a masculine noun, that uno is going to be shortened to un again. So 21. And here we've got libros. Okay, so 21 libros. Same thing. It would also become una, 21, if the word that follows is a feminine noun, like mesas. 21 mesas. and then we'll just add the word hay. Hay 21 libros. Hay 21 mesas. Okay, so obviously we're going to use numbers to talk about age, so let's talk about age, or la edad. To say how old you are, you're going to say tengo, and then your age, años. Okay, tengo años. So if you're 18, you would say that out loud before I show you the answer. Tengo 18 años. Tengo 22 años. Okay, so here it has the number uno in it, right? And it is a noun that follows, and it's masculine. And you would say that. Tengo 21 años. Okay, ahora la fecha. La fecha. To say today is the, hoy es el, well, cinco. And we're going to say de, hoy es el 5 de mayo. Hoy es el 5 de mayo. So if you ever forget how to say the date, always come back to el 5 de mayo and then put the correct number and the correct month in, okay? So if it is this, it's going to be, you can say it before I show you, 27 de, and then whatever month. For example, febrero. Okay, hoy es el. Now, this includes the number uno, right? 21, but it is not followed by a noun. So you're going to keep the whole 21, because what follows is the word de, not a noun. Okay? Hoy es el 21 de junio. Now, if it's the first of the month, this is the only time that we're actually going to say the word first. Okay? For the second, we say dos. We just say the number 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But if it's the first of the month, we don't say uno, we actually say the first, which is primero. Hoy es el primero de noviembre. Hoy es el primero de noviembre. So we're not going to learn months actually in the entire semester. So the months that we're in class, you'll want to learn, and any other month, you know, like your birth month and things like that. So going on to birthday, el cumpleaños, el cumpleaños. To say my birthday is, mi cumpleaños es, mi cumpleaños es. Okay, if it was el 5 de mayo, you'd just say it the exact same way, right? That you'd say the date. Mi cumpleaños es el 5 de mayo. Okay, same thing. If your birthday's on the 1st, you're going to say the word first, which would be primero. If it's the 18th, 18. Again, you're not going to shorten it because a noun does not follow it. 21. And then whatever month, de marzo, right? And that is it for numbers.